Hello YouTube and welcome to the fourth episode of the cooking show. Today we are making dragonbreath chili, also from the World of Warcraft cookbook. There will be some differences for ingredients, things, also sizing. So it's not going to be authentic to the recipe in the book, but it's going to be as close as I can get. So the first thing you want to do is switch on the stove. So, if you hear music in the background, my camera is playing music through the living room and we forgot to switch it off. So no copyright strikes, arseholes. So, you want to add the oil to the large pot or medium heat and then add the peppers and onion. That's why it needs the vegetable oil, because you fry off the onions first. So, for this, it's asking for minced chili, pepper, minced onion, and it's also asking for Thai pepper and chipotle. Now, I don't have chipotle peppers, they're very hard to get. And Thai peppers, I don't actually know what they are, we just sell them as mixed chili. So I'm just using one red chili and a whole onion. It's supposed to be half an onion, I'm using a whole one. And I've pre-chopped them. It says diced, I prefer them roughly chopped just because I like a bit of different texture. And then you just want to cook this for 5 minutes until they're brown, starting to brown and soft. Now, if you don't like a lot of heat, take the seeds out of your chilies. I left them in because I'm only using one and I kind of like the spice, so. Try and break them up a little bit. Because these will break down a lot because it's currently like, what, 11 AM? And this will be cooking till 8 PM. So, it says simmer for 2 hours? Yeah, it says simmer uncovered about 2 hours. The trick with chili though is the longer you leave it, the better. So I'm leaving it for about 10. Except I'm not, I'm leaving it for about 9, but still. Shit. Where'd it go?
Where did it go?
Well. What you do want to make sure though, when you're cooking your onions, is not to be a tard like me and leave the root in. Because that would have tasted very nice. Actually getting more of that oil, so just do it that way. We need that. And there is one thing I forgot to pre-prep, so I might do that in a minute whilst these are frying away. If you forget, like me, where's your jug? Where's your jug? If you forget, like me, to prep the stock beforehand, prep your stock. That's probably a little overcooked. Pop it. Now, it says to use beef stock, but because of the ingredients I'm putting in are slightly different, I'm actually using chicken stock. Would you believe, by the way, the local supermarket started selling these in packs of 20.
Damn.
Must be for Christmas, because
Yeah.
they never used to do that before. Yes, cameraman just going over the ingredients that you will need there, but I will go through them. Yep, that's right, this chili has beer in it. As you can see, the onions are starting to get nice and browns. They're just a couple minutes off being done for the next step. There's the stock, and hit the stock directly. Now ideally, if you're being fancy, you'd boil like chicken bones or beef bones or something to make like a proper stock. I'm using the stock cube just for time's sake. Just my cameraman there, just dancing to Wham. So I apologise for the shaky cam footage.
It's not just shaking. It's just doing that.
So that dissolve. They are nicely browned. So now you want to add your meat. Now your meat it's supposed to be Italian sausage. In the town I live in, it's very hard to get Italian sausage. So I'm using chorizo, pre-diced, just for time's sake. Beef mince, you'd want to use a lower fat content, this is just for price point. And it says diced chuck steak. Casserole beef, same thing. Probably different cut. Probably different cut of beef, but in this chili, it still tastes just as good. You want to add, cannot find the, can't find it, there it is. You want to add your chorizo, profile with me. Your mince.
You want another one?
Without the paper.
You want another one thing we didn't do before we did this?
What? What? Open the door.
Always remember to open the door.
Open the door and have an extractor fan running, just because this does make your kitchen quite hot and smoky. So just for the sake of you don't fall face first. Admittedly, if you've got a giant kitchen that's cold anyway, then don't worry about it. We also want to add your casserole steak. And then you just want to cook this until browns. Now this will take a little while. Ideally you'd want to be doing this in like a big pot. I'm just using this for, well, to be honest, it's the first thing I grabbed. That would be a decent size, so. You see the mince is browning, but not a lot else is, so you kind of want to keep this moving. And the reason you want to sear off your meat is because if you just let it like boil in the sauce from raw, it'll go this pallid grey colour and not look that appetising. Also, it won't taste as nice. So. I mean, you're boiling this for, you know, well, in my case, 8-9 hours, it'll be cooked, it just won't be that nice. Now you may be thinking at this point, this doesn't look a lot like a chilli. And you're right, it doesn't. This dragon's breath chilli does not currently look like a chilli. To which I say, of course it doesn't look like a fucking chilli. I've not added any tomatoes or kidney beans yet. Yes, there's tomatoes and kidney beans there, mate.
Oh, okay.
And the passata. I think my cameraman's going insane, folks.
No, it was just Christmas music.
Is it?
Yeah.
So it is. Yeah. This may not be the Christmas special, but we are listening to Christmas music because,
It's on a playlist.
well, yeah, it's on a playlist, and at the date of filming, it's the 21st of November. Yeah. So the Christmas lights in my town actually go on in 6 days. And the next video we'll be filming will be the Christmas special. Not sure what I'm going to be doing because there's no way I'm fitting a turkey in that oven. Chicken maybe, turkey nah. Cameraman's judging me.
I do not judge.
Now, what you can see here, by the way, is the reason why you want to use a leaner mince. Because that massive puddle, is fat.
Gravy.
No, at this point, yeah, because it's got onions and stuff as well. But admittedly, some of that will also be from the chorizo, so.
Yeah, chorizo's got a lot of juice in it.
It's quite a fatty sausage, yeah.
I just like the smoked sausages of mine.
Fuck!
You forgot about that, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I forgot I was going to add a secret ingredient, a smoked sausage.
Yeah, you can't beat my smoked sausage, it's big. His was tiny.
That's because I wasn't compensating for something.
You never do.
It's because I don't need to.
Like a virgin. I'm joking.
So what you want to do
is you want to beat your meat.
is you want to get your cameraman sausage and rip it in half.
Ow!
That wasn't intentional, me actually ripping it in half there, by the way. It was just the only way to get out of the fucking packet. See, the thing is, though, it's kind of good that I'm doing this later, because smoked sausage is already cooked, so...
Yeah, it just needs
Sliced.
sliced and heated up. I mean, you can have it cold or warm, so... It tastes better warm, though.
See, he said it tastes better warm, but I actually don't mind it cold. That and like a pasta, like a cold pasta.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant.
Same with cold pizza as well.
Right, so we're back. Sorry about that, with me being an idiot and forgetting to delete footage off of the camera.
Yeah, so we literally just put the sausage in.
Yeah, so literally all you missed was we put the sausage in. Right, now that we've done that, we want to add all the spices. You break that beer, I swear to God.
I'm just gonna stand back.
Right, you're standing there. So, your spices are... Jesus. Oh.
Ay caramba.
Right, is how much of this is it? 2 teaspoons of cumin.
Okay.
Now you'll normally see me do the fuck it and just tip things in. No, because one, I borrowed this off my mum, I need to give the rest of it back. And that would be stupid. And then, now it asks for a teaspoon each of cinnamon and cocoa. Now I don't have any cocoa. And you'll see what I'm using the substitute at a later stage. A teaspoon of cinnamon.
Do the cinnamon challenge.
No, we're not doing the fucking cinnamon challenge. Stir that in. Then what does it add? Followed by the tomato paste. Now, I'm not using tomato paste because it asks for a can. We don't sell it by the can, so I'm using passata instead.
He's gonna get snipped. Oh, nice, another Christmas song. When a child is born.
Sean, this is not the Christmas special, stop it.
I got all that.
So, that's your passata. What else does that have to add? Stir the paste and spices are evenly distributed. Pour in the beer and the beef broth. Okay? Well, chicken broth. So, just make sure that's evenly distributed. And it says pour in the beer. Now, it's asking for a 12-ounce bottle. No, 12 ounce is about half this.
So basically he's going to pour half of it in and drink the rest. Not even close. Perfect.
Now, it asks for a good Mexican beer. Now, Mexican beers are actually surprisingly hard to get here in Britain. The only one you really see is Desperados or Corona. So I'm using the next best thing. This is a Spanish beer. It's still the AM, folks, and I'm drinking beer. 5 o'clock somewhere. We have beef broth as well.
Ooh. Ooh.
No, this isn't good.
Should probably let that simmer for a bit.
Yeah. Now, normally,
You'd have a bigger pot.
yeah, you'd have a bigger pot. Yeah, add the beans and diced tomatoes, lower the heat to simmer, and then uncover for about 2 hours.
So we just need to... Ooh, tailspin.
So, if you're smart, like I haven't been, now there's one more thing I'm going to add. I'm going to add, this is chilli hot sauce. This is to make up for the fact that I've not got as many chilies in it.
And now we just need to let that simmer.
And there's one more ingredient I'm going to add.
Oh.
Now, like I said, I don't have cocoa, so ideally, if you're doing it this way, you'd use dark chocolate, not milk chocolate, but it's what I had. But 4 squares like that. Now, what isn't going to be filmed is, like I said, if you had a bigger pot, you would add your chopped tomatoes and your kidney beans. Now, unfortunately, because that pot's overflowing, I'm going to let that simmer down a little bit, then add them. However, because the pot's full, I'm not going to film that. I'm going to do that off camera. But I'm going to leave it there just now, and we'll come back to this when it's ready to serve in 8 hours. How's that recording? Right, so, as you can see, it's been going now simmering for 9 hours. I've added in the tomatoes and the chili beans. I've also added in some garlic and a little bit of chipotle sauce I forgot to put in earlier, as well as a little bit of salt and pepper. But as you can see, this is thickened up nicely. So, what we're going to do now is your ladle actually in the drawer. It is. That is thick.
Oh, that's thick.
That kept its shape thick.
Excellent.
What you split is split this in 2 bowls. Like so. Flatten it down, obviously. And then all you do as the last step is get some nice cheddar cheese sprinkled on top, like so. Now ideally you shove this in the grill to melt that cheese. I don't really want to trust those bowls with it, also that would make the bowls really thick and hot. Or you hit it with a blowtorch, but I've left my blowtorch at home. But there we have it. World of Warcraft dragonbreath chili. Or a close approximation of it. So guys, if you like these cooking videos, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I put these videos up. They're at least once a month, as well as the podcast that will be coming in January. The next video will be the Christmas special. I'm hoping of doing a Christmas chicken with all the trimmings, simply because I'm not going to fit a turkey in this oven. Maybe a turkey crown, but those are pre-prepared, they're not the same thing. So, I will see you in the next video, guys.